Hello and welcome back to Vlogmas on day 3, and you're not going to believe this. Maybe you will. I'm probably not even surprised. I did it again. So today it's currently 5:30 in the afternoon, and I've just sat down at my laptop to put my vlog together, edit it, and get it out to you. And I've done it again. I've recorded a whole bunch of stuff without the microphone on. So can you tell that I haven't put that little checklist together yet? Anyway, I will be able to use some of the footage. I'll just put some music over it because I went out today into the big wide world. I had to go out and get some groceries. So I took you with me. How exciting for you. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in myself, to be honest. All that work, oh well, not to worry. It happens, doesn't it? Let's just hope I've learnt my lesson this time. So, what did I get in my boxes this morning? Because that's on there. Maybe I'll include that in the edit. But from the Kylie and the Machines day 22, so we're counting down, we got party outfits. So I got 2 of these little labels. So party outfit. So they're nice and cute. So they've gone in the tin. And then from Andrea at Beyond the Pink Door, I got these absolutely gorgeous little bias bindings. So how lovely are they? Little blue stars, and then some little pink little flowers. So they're really cute. I really like bias bindings, so for armholes and things like that. And then from the Wattle Hill Fabrics advent calendar, this was an excellent one. I got a new rotary cutter. So it's got a great, rubber gripped handle. Yeah, I was really pleased with this. I think what does it say, 45mm. And I got a spare blade, so that's excellent. Now, I actually talked about at the time, and I'm just going to reach over here. It's actually come quite timely because I have a Fiskars one, which is great. Like, I can't fault it at all. However, when I first got this, it's not that I'm a cheapskate or I'm tight or whatnot, but some of these items, we seem to use them and throw them away so quickly. I understand that they become dull and it makes things more difficult. And perhaps, the finish when you're cutting or something, I don't know. But I was loath to throw the blades away. If it's still resembled a cut, then I continue to use it. So it got to the point where the lock function on this particular one is a bit dodgy, and if I push too hard, and I may have gotten used to doing that, it actually snaps back without me pushing the button. It'll snap back and scare the bejesus out of me, just so you know. So yeah, so that's my own fault. Totally own that. But yeah, now that I've got a new one, that'll make the 3rd one. I do have another one. This is the very first one that I bought, so this was just a cheapie, because who knew if I was going to carry on with this whole sewing malarkey. It could have just been a flash in the pan interest. I think we've all had those before. So this was the first one that I bought. This one doesn't have like a cover or anything, so it's probably a bit dangerous. I have not injured myself. No one was hurt in the use of that cutter. I actually use that one for my cutting out my patterns. So my PDF patterns, I know it's controversial and that some people don't like sticking the patterns together, printing them and sticking the patterns together. I don't mind it, It's quite relaxing sometimes. Put a YouTube video on, or an Audible book, and just put my pattern together and then cut it out using the rotary cutter. I can't use scissors. I am not a scissor. I am not a natural scissor person. I watch some people and the scissors just glide along beautifully. You know, it seems lovely. It's magical, magical. When I do it, it resembles probably Mount Everest with the peaks, and it's jagged, it's terrible. So I'm definitely a rotary cutter girl. So yes, so here's that dress I've been going on about for my daughter. So I'll just back it up a little bit here. This is the Sew Over It Meredith dress. So this is finished now, and as I said, it's 20 to 6 now, so they will be arriving any moment so that she can throw this on and they can get to her work Christmas dinner. Yes, she's had to work today, so she hasn't had time to come and get it. So I'm having the little man for a sleepover, so that's a bit exciting. So he's going to be dropped off at the same time, and I'll be acting as taxi, taking them in because I don't live very far from the city, and the event is happening in the city. Then we'll come back from dropping them off and we'll have some tea, and then we'll probably, I don't know, we might have a relaxing evening watching a kid's Christmas movie or something like that. That sounds lovely to me. Although I do have to get this edited. It will now be a lot quicker than what it was going to be originally. In the original filming that I did, and I can probably still use some of that, I actually did some sewing of this. So there was some shots of that. I can probably still use them. So yeah, so that's all done lovely. That's me knocking some stuff off from underneath my sewing table. I've got a little shelf there which I just had my feet resting on, and I've just pulled one of my little ruler things down from there. Today I'm wearing my first fringe dress, chalk and notch fringe dress that I made. This is in a lovely Japanese cotton lawn. So I was, out and about swishing around. It's got the pockets on it. I'm not going to be able to put that back any. Let's go like this. It's the end of the day now, so it's probably looking a bit sad and sorry, a bit worse for wear. My belt's come up a bit, but there we are. Where's my other pocket? Here we go. So I was out swishing around in this one. So this one I've put the belt on in the two darts in the back, specifically so I can wrap it around. But yeah, that's about it. So maybe what I'll do is, while we're watching the Christmas video, I'll draw up that checklist, that how to be a successful YouTube vlogger checklist. Something I obviously need. Anyway, it's been quite a warm day here today, and I believe we're heading for another warm one tomorrow. Oh, that's right. So tomorrow we have a really exciting day. The little man, Lincoln, his mum, Marty, and I are off to the Wiggles. I think I've told you about the Wiggles before, so that's very exciting. That's going to be really good. Maybe I'll get some footage of that, share that with you. That'll be awesome. That'll be lots of fun. I did try and I've been a very bad lolly. So my partner and I called Lolly and Pop. That's our grandparent names. I'm Lolly, he's Pop. I did try and buy a red t-shirt today for Lincoln. His favourite wiggle is the red wiggle. So I did try and find a red t-shirt because I've been a terrible, terrible lolly, and I haven't actually made one for him. I've been so busy, as I have mentioned before, that I just didn't get around to it. So I feel terrible. But, life is life, and sometimes you just, can't do all the things you'd like to do. So yes, so I could not, when I was out shopping, I actually went to find a red t-shirt, I actually went to the shopping centre that I loathe going to on the weekend, because there's only one entry and exit point and it's on a roundabout, and it's traumatic to get around this thing, get into the parking lot. It's just horrific. Anyway, I went there specifically to go to Big W to see if they had a red t-shirt. Alas, they did not. There were no primary colour t-shirts at all, because I could have gotten away with a red, a yellow or a blue t-shirt, even a purple if they'd had one of those, but no primary colours at all. Lots of pastels and I guess earthy tones, like those muted sort of tones. None. There were just no red t-shirts to be seen. So, oh well, I'll have to spoil him and maybe get him one from the merch shop before we go into the concert. So yes, tomorrow is exciting. Maybe you can join us for breakfast in the morning. We like to have Vegemite on toast. Maybe I can show you how to make Vegemite on toast. That's future Hayley's problem anyway. So yeah, meet me back here tomorrow and let's see if I can use my camera properly. I know Chris is going to be watching this, just shaking his head. Sorry. Anyway, till then, bye.